but I think Manny, at this stage, can rise to that challenge and win the fight.
For star.
I would think probably Manny Pacquiao.
He's 46 years old and has fought more world champions than most boxers can even name. Manny Pacquiao, a true legend with a legacy already set, is coming back to the ring for one more shot at glory. But not everyone thinks it's a good idea. Bob Arum, Pacquiao's former promoter and one of the biggest voices in boxing, has spoken out, and what he said has fans feeling excited, nervous, and even a little sad. This isn't just another retired fighter looking for a quick payday. This is a man who gave everything to the sport, walked away after years of battles, and is now stepping into something that could be dangerous. Bob Arum, the man who helped turn Pacquiao into a global star, didn't hold back. In this story, we take a closer look at the hype, the concerns, and the serious warning from one of boxing's most respected voices.
And with movement, I think a win by the number of punches that he throws.
Manny Pacquiao's comeback isn't just another retired boxer stepping back into the ring, it could rewrite boxing history. If he wins, he won't just be the oldest welterweight champion ever, he'll prove that even time can't stop every legend. Most comebacks feel like ego trips or money grabs, but this one is different. Manny isn't doing an exhibition match for fun. He's taking on a real, dangerous fight against WBC champion Mario Barrios, a younger, faster fighter who's in top form. Manny Pacquiao's comeback didn't begin with a big press event or bold statement, it started quietly, with a change in how he carried himself after retiring in 2021. It felt like the ring never truly let him go. While he shifted into politics and focused on helping his country, the fighter in him never disappeared. You could still see it, the hunger, the rhythm, the unfinished business. He kept training in private at first, then picked up the pace, sparring and pushing himself like a man chasing more than glory. By late 2023, talk of his return didn't shock fans, it sparked hope and curiosity. With Freddie Roach back in his corner and training videos showing lightning-fast hands and a body defying his age, Pacquiao looks serious. This isn't a farewell tour, it's a real fight. Whether it's brave or risky is up for debate, but one thing's certain, the countdown is real, and Bob Arum knows what's coming. Mario Barrios isn't a tune-up opponent, he's a hungry, battle-tested WBC welterweight champion with real power, range, and discipline. While many see him as a safe choice for Pacquiao's return, they miss the truth. Barrios is young, sharp, and part of a new generation that studied Pacquiao growing up. Now he enters the ring not as a fan, but as the man who could retire a legend. Pacquiao may have the legacy, but Barrios has time, energy, and momentum, and in today's evolved fight game, that makes him dangerous. At 45, there's no such thing as a safe comeback.
Made him miss, make him pay. Made my down and miss, and there was no reaction after that.
Bob Arum has witnessed decades of boxing wars, legends, and tragic downfalls. When he speaks of Manny Pacquiao's return, it's not as a promoter guarding a brand, but as someone who helped shape his legacy. Arum traveled the world with Pacquiao, shared in his greatest triumphs and darkest losses. His recent comments carry deep respect and unmistakable concern. He admires Manny's heart, still visible in training footage, but he reminds us, sparring isn't combat. At 45, the stakes are different. Arum dismissed rumors of an Amir Khan bout and confirmed Mario Barrios as the real opponent, highlighting the danger ahead. He didn't say, "Don't do it," because he knows Manny won't listen. Instead, Arum offered a quiet warning wrapped in experience, a reminder that the ring doesn't forgive age or nostalgia. In voicing his fears, he showed us boxing's deeper dilemma. Its heroes rarely know when to walk away, and the sport rarely knows how to let them.
Up in that age, you can't keep taking punches to the head without it affecting you as you get old. I mean, I'm really worried as far as Manny is concerned.
Every comeback has a price, and for someone like Manny Pacquiao, who's already achieved everything, the risk is far greater than just losing a fight. At 46, he still has speed and sharp instincts, but there's a big difference between looking good in training and taking hard shots from a world-class opponent. If he wins, it would be historic, a former 8-division champion beating a reigning WBC title holder at this age. It would put him alongside legends like George Foreman and Bernard Hopkins, whose late career wins defined their legacies. But if Pacquiao loses badly, it could change how people remember him, not as the champion who walked away with pride, but as the fighter who stayed too long. That's the real risk. The boxing world is split, some fans are excited, others worried. Footage from training shows glimpses of the old Manny, but many wonder, Is this a comeback for glory, or just an unwillingness to let go?
For Manny, just any advice from him at all?
Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to do.
The debate is intense. Some fans are cheering for the return of a legend, excited to see Manny Pacquiao back in action. Others are more cautious, reminding everyone of how many great fighters tried to beat time and failed. Now, with Bob Arum speaking up, sharing both pride in Pacquiao and concern for his future, the fight feels bigger than just a comeback or a title shot. It's become a story about legacy. How much is Pacquiao willing to risk to protect everything he's built? And is the reward worth it if it means putting his legacy and his health on the line in front of the world?
Absolutely. He's a legend, you know. He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely. I mean, it's not going to be easy.
With the fight set for July 19th in Las Vegas, the countdown is on, not just for another match, but for a moment that feels bigger than belts or rankings. Manny Pacquiao, at 46, is stepping back under the lights, aiming to prove that greatness doesn't have an expiration date. Training clips from Wildcard Gym, pad work with Freddie Roach, and flashes of speed have sparked excitement. But there's a different kind of pressure this time. This isn't the fearless young Pacquiao with nothing to lose, it's a legend carrying the weight of history. Bob Arum's recent comments add emotional weight, showing both pride and concern. This fight isn't just about winning, it's about proving he still belongs. If Pacquiao wins, he changes what's possible for aging athletes. But if he loses badly, it could reshape his legacy. Either way, July 19th will be more than a fight, it will be a turning point for boxing and its icons.
It's a furious assault. Back and forth they go. Manny landing most of the shots.
Here we are, just weeks away from what could be one of the most unforgettable nights in modern boxing. Manny Pacquiao, a true legend, is stepping back into the ring not for money or fame, but because a part of him still isn't ready to walk away. As Bob Arum watches from the sidelines, feeling both proud and uneasy, the boxing world holds its breath. Will this be a final blaze of glory, the greatest comeback ever told, or a tough reminder of why some chapters should stay closed? No one knows how it will end, but one thing's certain, the countdown has begun. When that bell rings, history will be watching. Don't miss it. Hit subscribe, drop your predictions in the comments, and stay tuned. We'll be here to break down every round the moment this legend returns.